The year was 1921, British India. After the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, Gandhiji observed that the only effective means to vindicate national honor is establishment of Swaraj. Consequently, the non-cooperation movement was inaugurated. The movement included boycotting the British goods, British schools, colleges and resigning from various government posts in hospitals, court and military services. The National Medical College was founded during this non-cooperation movement by few independent-minded and brave-hearted doctors of our city. Dr. D.D. Sathe, supported by Dr. Deshmukh, Dr. Bhadkamkar and Dr. Anand Rao Nair of Powell's company. They appealed students and faculty to quit the Grant Medical College and join this national non-cooperation movement. Their idea to start a medical college was for mainly students and faculty who quit the Grant Medical College. After the death of Lokmanya Tilak in 1920, Gandhiji started the Tilak Swaraj Fund. His target was to collect Rs 1 crore, which was to be used for financing nationalistic projects. To raise funds, these doctors got two top actors, Bal Gandharva and Keshavra Bhosle, to perform the powerful stage drama Man Apman. Rs 16,800 were collected from the show, which were to be handed over to the Tilak Swaraj Fund and later utilized to start the National Medical College. In starting this college, the main idea was to be independent from the British government control. It was the first medical college by Indians for Indians. They first started the college in a small bungalow in 2nd Victoria Cross Lane at Baikala on a monthly rent of Rs 750. Once the college building was fixed, extraordinary efforts were put in to procure human dead bodies for anatomy dissection. He secured unclaimed dead bodies found along the roadside and went through great pains to get the letters of permission signed by Dr. Sandilands, the police commissioner. The curriculum modeled the course of London University. They also added Ayurvedic system of medicine with allopathy. Arrangements for starting the hospital were even more painstaking. Mr. Nitrisen Dwarkadas offered a chawl on Rebek Street facing the YMCA playground at Agripada slightly east of the present site for the use of hospital for a nominal rent of Rs 1. It was named as People's Free Hospital. Dr. A.L. Nair was connected with the foundation of National Medical College since its inception. Dr. Nair was born of poor parents. With hard work and determination, he ran a successful business of manufacturing surgical instruments and appliances with his partner Powell. His instruments won the Grand Prix Award in Paris. He was deeply moved by the plight of poor patients and vowed to establish a medical institution where excellent free treatment would be offered to all. Around this time, he received from B&CI Railway a sum of Rs 10 lakh for his property on which the present Mumbai Central Station stands. He promptly decided to use this sum to start a hospital of his dreams, which he thought was a great necessity for the city. It was named as Bhai Yamunabai Lakshman Rao Nair Hospital after his mother. Dr. Nair donated 2 acres of his land for the hospital. After this, a bigger 4-storied college building was erected, the Stone Building, opposite People's Free Hospital. Final year students of the National Medical College were to be given LCPS degree. However, there was opposition from Dr. Hooton, the Surgeon General, Government of Bombay. He believed Ayurveda was not science and wanted Ayurveda to be deleted from the syllabus. Dr. Sathe strongly opposed this move. But the majority of the college council agreed for LCPS. The college was affiliated to College of Physicians and Surgeons of Bombay with a diploma of LMP to be awarded after 4 years of training after matriculation. The college was now secured. But for the next 20 years of its existence were of continuous struggle for survival. It was a medical college run by charitable trust. More than 3/4 of the finances came from donations as all patients were being treated free. The burden of running the entire hospital for 20 years was left to Nair family, especially Dr. Venkat Rao, brother-in-law of Dr. A.L. Nair. Dr. Venkat Rao used to get donation year after year and was known as Prince of Beggars. This course of events up to 1943 was further rudely jolted by a series of events leading to severe financial crisis. Long years of continuous strain, begging for donations, Powell and company going through depression was further hastened by an increase in annual expenditure of the hospital on account of war. The question was how many years this state of affairs would last and what was the next step. 1946 was an important milestone in the history of National Medical College. It was the Silver Jubilee year. The management decided to take advantage of this to take a leap forward to raise the status of college to the degree standard of university and expand the hospital with 300 beds. A Silver Jubilee Expansion Committee was formed to collect funds. Mr. S.K. Patil, the General Secretary of BPCC, and other prominent personalities were roped in. They were lucky to find Mr. M.N. Desai Topiwala, who readily agreed to donate 5 lakh rupees without any condition. The college would now be known as Topiwala National Medical College. The expansion committee took great efforts to secure affiliation to Bombay University. With university affiliation in air, there was a rush of students wanting to get admission to MBBS course. For getting affiliation, the University Commission had a very important clause on which no compromise was acceptable. It was that a responsible and powerful body like government or municipality should take over the institution and guarantee its permanence. But the corporation was unwilling to take over the institution unless it was affiliated to Bombay University. It was not interested in taking over a LCPS college. Mr. B.K. Patel, the municipal commissioner, tabled the proposal of takeover in a record time of 15 days. The resolution was passed, and the corporation took over these institutes in 1946. As soon as the resolution was passed, the university agreed to affiliate the college. Since the powerful Bombay Municipal Corporation took over these institutes, there is no looking back, and today TNMC and BYL Nair Hospital have become icons of service to poor, needy, and temples of medical education. Post-university affiliation, the first batch of MBBS students passed in 1948. In addition to the basic specialties of anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, pathology, orthopedics, gynecology, radiology, ENT, and other subjects, it was the first medical college to start an occupational and physiotherapy school in 1955-56. In 1958, a 6-storied college building was constructed under the direction of Dr. C. Montero. During this era, for the first time in India, an intracardiac defect was corrected with the help of heart-lung machine in 1961. In 1963, Audiology and Speech Therapy Department was started and was one of the first in the nation run by corporation. In the same year, the Neurosciences Center was founded by Dr. P. M. Dalal. A new 8-storied hospital building was constructed for outpatients, inpatients, and operation theatres in 1968. During the span of 1971 to 1996, many super specialty departments were recognized for DMMCH by the Medical Council of India. A beautiful OPD complex accommodating casualty, trauma ward, cardiac cath lab was created. Medical acute care unit, pediatric ICU, urodynamic laboratory, and photochemotherapy were initiated in this phase. It was the first hospital run by MCGM to have CT scan center. It was the only institution run by MCGM which offered hyperbaric oxygen therapy. In the last 25 years, further upgradation of hospital keeps happening on a continuous basis. The OPD building was expanded into a 9-story magnificent structure in 2008. All super specialty wards, 3 surgical ICUs are in this building. The MRI machine was brought in 2006. Casualty and OPD registration was shifted to the new building. Neurosurgery department was revived, the new ICU and DSA facilities in 2019. Today, Nair campus expands over 47,000 square meter. It has more than 16 building complexes with over 40 departments, 2,500 employees and a yearly budget of around 300 crores. There are over 850 sisters, 300 student nurses, 209 senior doctors as faculty and 730 resident doctors in training. 150 MBBS students and 161 PG resident doctors get admission every year. There are 23 super specialty seats and several university affiliated fellowships and paramedical courses like BP, MT and DMLT. The hospital gets referral from across the country. Every day, 3,000 patients attend the OPDs and 100 patients are admitted. Last year was a landmark year in Nair history. The Herculean services provided by Nairites in COVID-19 pandemic will be written in golden letters. In April 2020, Maharashtra became the hotspot of pandemic and Mumbai was the worst affected city in India. The Topiwala National Medical College and by Yamunabai Lakshman Rao Nair Hospital were designated as dedicated COVID hospital by Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. A provision of 1,000 beds for COVID-19 patients was made overnight. Within a month of Nair Covidization, 1,020 beds with 110 critical care beds, 120 ANC, PNC and 30 dialysis beds were arranged. Till now, over 18,000 patients and over 1 lakh vaccinations have been done at Nair. In the process, more than 1,000 of its healthcare workers have become positive. In this ongoing fight, Nair continues to be involved in COVID care post-second wave. What started as National Medical College with 6 students and 20 beds has today become a renowned and highly respected teaching institute. It has now over 1,600 beds with several building complexes to cater the poor and needy. The toil and sweat of few brave pioneers, the nationalistic ideals, the fight for freedom, kindness of philanthropic gentlemen who donated their wealth to put this institution on sound footing produces great doctors, nurses, and benefits countless patients. The story of TNMC and Nair is a saga of achievement by selfless work and zeal of all Nairites.